Hi guys. Welcome back to the Love Letters to Broadway podcast, the podcast that gives you Broadway tips, tricks, and advice. And guess what? We went on an insane adventure that we never thought we would go to. We
It
saw,
was it was Stranger Things.
like, I can't believe we did it. And we have
I'm
thoughts.
I'm proud of us for going.
I'm so proud of us. My name is Skylar.
I'm Michelle, by the way.
Yeah,
But I'm so proud of us that we faced our fears and we went because I thought it was phenomenal and I had no nightmares.
me too. And then
None.
shocking. No,
Mhm.
I was shocked at the fact that like how much we enjoyed the play and like we're sucked into the story. But we'll talk about that later in our whole experience and you'll get to hear our funny stories. But because there's a lot of funny things that occurred that day. But we're gonna do our usual, our hyperfixations, Broadway news, and then the big show review of Stranger Things, which we're both so excited to talk about because
Mhm.
again, we were shocked at how much we loved it.
Hell yeah.
So, do you want to start your hyperfixations?
Sure. So my week, music wise, is all over the place. A lot of throwbacks because Skylar and I, on the way in to see the Stranger Things, we discovered on Apple Music this 2000s dance party playlist thing. And it was all our throwback music, and the two of us were in heaven. It was like
Mm-hmm.
Ensign, Britney Spears, Pink, Avril Lavigne, you name it, it was on there. Even Ashley Tisdale.
So good.
So good. So in third place this week, I have Girlfriend by Avril Lavigne. I forget
Iconic.
I forgot how much I loved that song growing up. Loved it.
It's a headbanger.
Mm-hmm.
Avril Lavigne is so good.
Mm-hmm. Or what's her name? What's the alternate? Is it was it
Ashley,
Ashley, Chloe, something like that.
yeah. Something weird.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, people think that Avril Lavigne is actually like a doppelganger, and it's not actually Avril Lavigne, and that like Avril died years ago or something.
Isn't that so strange that people actually believe that stuff?
Who creates these like conspiracy theories? Like listen, if she looks a little different, she probably got a little plastic surgery. Like she's a celebrity. I'm sorry.
You're so right. She went under the needle. So,
Yeah, maybe she had something going on.
yeah, that's good.
So that's number three this week. Number two is not from that list, but it is a throwback
Mhm.
because I'm very excited that I will be seeing Jesse McCartney. So it is I Say Yeah by Dream Street. Do you know Dream Street, Skylar?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. I wasn't sure if it was before your time.
I like that you think I'm like so young. I love that because I feel so old sometimes. I'm like, hmm.
Listen. 2 years makes a difference. And
Mhm.
technically you are a Gen Z.
Isn't that
Ugh.
strange? That's so weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm the first year of Gen Z or something.
No, you're the second year.
Second year.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, ugh, my best friend's a Gen Zer.
Uh,
How could I?
But
I'm
like,
kidding. I'm a millennial
but I don't partake in the Gen Z culture.
You identify as a millennial,
Hmm.
but you're a Gen Z. But so yeah, I wasn't sure if they were before your time, but I loved Dream Street growing up. They all were so cute, and they were like the original little like fangirly boy band.
Boppers.
So in my number two spot this week is their song I Say Yeah, which was always my favorite song of theirs. Do you remember that one? It's like, and so, oh, no, wait, no, wait. No. So if I get a little crazy, look the little
I
space
think
and
so.
blowing kisses your way,
Oh
do you
yeah.
think I'm okay? Oh, I love it. They were so good. You know what I want? I want a Dream Street reunion.
You think it'll happen? I mean, everybody's reunion.
No. because one of the members passed away.
Oh, yeah.
So I
Oh, I
unfortunately
forgot about that.
Chris did. So I don't know if the other four ever
Maybe.
wanted to do a reunion, but I don't know. Did you hear actually it was announced today that Louis and Zayn are reuniting?
Yeah, which is like I need to see that.
Oh,
They're doing a
we're gonna be
documentary though.
sad. Yes, but still, the two out of the five One Direction boys, we will be sad.
Like, come on, guys. Just give us like one concert. One more.
I wish they did one more before Liam passed.
Me too.
Liam wanted a reunion, like it was very well known. Like he was pushing for it.
That's so sad. I still
Hmm.
like sit there and I'm like, there's no way he's gone.
Hmm. Who was it recently? I was talking to someone recently and they didn't even know who Liam was.
Oh, stop
Like
it.
they didn't know a single member of One Direction or like
Stop
any of their
it.
music. Wait, who was it?
That's so
Oh
sad.
my God, who was it? Wait a minute.
Was it someone younger than us?
No, no, no.
What?
Oh, I'm in deep thought. Who was it?
That's crazy though. To think that people don't know One Direction.
Oh, I
That's
remember who it was one of my work friends.
that's weird.
It was one of my work friends. He had never heard of One Direction. Like he knew
Wow.
what makes you beautiful, like that song existed, but he didn't know anyone else. He didn't know any other names. Never seen them before. Like had no idea Liam died. Had no idea who Liam is.
What in
Like,
the actual?
mm-hmm,
That's a weird concept that there's people out there.
mm-hmm,
Wow.
crazy.
Wow.
So moving on to number one this week, I have to go with the same number one as last week. Wild Uncharted Waters from The Little Mermaid.
Still great.
Still great. And I'm sorry, Jonah Howard King, still hot. I can't help it. His
Well, yeah.
angsty Eric is like my favorite thing in the whole world.
Well,
And
we
Skylar and I
love.
were listening to it on repeat.
Oh yeah, we love a man that yearns. Give
Hell
us a
yeah, we do.
yearning leading man, and we'll fall.
Fall
Literally,
right over. Right
literally,
over.
love a man who yearns.
Put Jonah on Broadway, please.
We wouldn't be able to sit there.
I think I'd be hyperventilating the whole time.
We'd have to like be like, I don't know.
I don't
Um,
know how we're gonna handle like some of these shows we have coming up. I'm gonna be hyperventilating the whole time.
Aaron to me. You, bye.
Listen,
You have to
we're
carry.
we're gonna be front row center for Casey Likes, which I forgot about too.
Forgot about that. I forgot that we're front row.
Yeah, because I got an email reinstating it today, and I was like, oh my God, I forgot about that.
Oh my God. That was so long ago, I felt like.
Well, because we were originally supposed to go and then we had to cancel our tickets. But
That's right.
we can't obviously we're not saying when we're going, but we are going to be going again soonish. So, we're finally going to get to go see it for the first time.
Oh, bless.
But
You know
we
how I
can't
feel about JD. Everybody on this podcast knows how I feel about JD.
I know I forgot that we got front row center. Remember we moved the tickets. We were originally supposed to be on the side. And then when we rescheduled it, it was actually cheaper for us to take front row center tickets.
Isn't that crazy?
So one, we have to look good as hell.
I think I know
And
what I'm wearing. I think.
what are you
Shocking, I
wearing?
know.
What are you wearing? That was a quick, I know what I'm wearing.
Well, I found this dress I bought when I went on vacation. I forgot I bought. I was like, I need to
What
wear it.
which dress?
It's like pink, floral with like a lace scalp, like in the V-neck is lace.
Oh, you're wearing the lace for Casey.
You know, maybe.
Okay. I'll get out of your way. I don't
Yeah.
know what to wear. I gotta think through what I have.
Hopefully it looks good on. I haven't tried it on, so I'll try that on later.
Hmm. Um, so okay, those are the songs this week because we're
We
getting
got
really
so
off
sidetracked.
topic. Um, in terms of television shows, I'm still
Oh,
watching what?
who won?
That's what I was about to get to. That was on my list. But first, I'm still watching Great British Baking Show. They just did Chocolate Week and School Week, and it was interesting. and I like it. If you don't watch a Great British Bake Off or baking show, whatever it's called nowadays, you should go on Netflix because it's fantastic and they're very British. And then back to Skylar's question, this week aired the finale of Big Brother,
Wow.
and it was a whirlwind. Skylar, did I show you a video of the meltdown?
No.
So, where we left off, we were down to, I think, three. We were down to Ashley, Morgan, and Vince. I remember Morgan and Vince were kind of like being cheaty with each other and stuff.
Nasty.
Nasty. So they were the way the final competitions work is it's like a final HOH. You have to win two out of three competitions, and then you make the final decision who you want to bring with you to the final two. And the final two automatically get minimum $75,000. The winner gets $750,000.
Wow.
So the first competition happened, Morgan won. There was the second competition between Ashley and Vince this time. And Vince had the biggest breakdown in Big Brother history.
Stop.
He, oh my, I have to show you the video. We may have to pause for me to show you this video because he literally, so he misread what the question was asking him. They had to go on these zip lines, knock down
Uh-huh.
these bricks, build this giant puzzle, and then answer this question. And it was asking the players to what is the order that the six house guests were eliminated in. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or like this person got out on day 8, this person got out on day 23, stuff like that.
Yeah.
He like completely misread the question. And
Stop.
he instead of doing the order, he put like the number of days or something else. So he lost it because like him and Ashley were struggling. Ashley figured out. So you see her slowly fix her numbers where he can't see it. And then she won. And he would have won. Like he was very ahead in the lead before
Yeah.
that, right? This grown ass man
Stop.
went on the biggest meltdown ever. He went in the corner, started screaming. He was like, "What the fuck? What? What? How?" And then he wasn't understanding when everyone like explained to him like how he lost. He goes and he starts going in the corner. He sits in like a tucked position and starts like hyperventilating and crying. Morgan goes to like start calming him down,
Yeah.
and she's like, it's okay. He's like, he's okay. He's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. Just give me third place. I don't deserve it. She deserves it. Don't give it to me. I fucking suck. How can I fucking do this? The guy went mentally like insane.
What in the that's like that's
And
embarrassing.
mind you, he did all of this in front of the special guest host, Frankie Grande.
Oh my God.
You're in front of Ariana Grande's brother, and you're having a meltdown of like a 3-year-old temper tantrum. He couldn't even congratulate Ashley on winning that competition. So then it was the final competition. It was between now Ashley and Morgan to see who's going to be the final HOH.
Yeah.
Somehow, Ashley won, who hasn't won a single competition the entire season since like
She
week
doesn't
one.
deserve it.
No, but she ended up winning the whole Big Brother competition. The whole jury voted for her, except one person, Morgan. It was between her. She brought Vince as the final two, and because she knew she could beat him, and everyone voted for her, and she won Big Brother. But the her speech was one of the most brilliant things I've ever seen because she revealed that she purposely was playing the game really stupid, like almost a little bit like dumb blonde like, because she's actually like a really intelligent lawyer in real life and works at this very high-end law firm, like
What
internet.
the?
And it was revealed that the way she's been playing the game is like she's been in Legally Blonde. So she
Oh
like
my
studied
God.
Elle Woods for months trying to be like this dumb blonde where people like her enough to always want her in the house. She has a good
Yeah.
enough social game, but she's not showing everyone how smart she is until the very end when it's needed. And I gotta tell you, if I was in the jury, I would have voted for her too. When she made that reveal, I was just like, what? You should have
That's crazy.
heard. She went from going like dee 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 to okay, and this is how we break it down. You go this. Like she like it was it was like a huge switch. It was insane.
That's crazy.
hmm And so the one person I did not think was gonna win won everything.
That's insane. Wow.
Insane. Wait, but I'm gonna send you a video of Vinny's breakdown for you to watch.
Oh God. I'm gonna get
Just
secondhand embarrassment from him.
because literally it was actually the last video I was rewatching on TikTok. Hold on, I'm sending it to you right now. I just want to make sure you have this in your queue for later
That's
watchage.
crazy.
But yeah, that's my week.
Oh, it's a good week.
Thank you. I really enjoyed Vinny's crash out.
I that's so embarrassing. Like
hmm
like how do you let yourself crash out like that in front of like everybody?
hmm And what's crazy is this whole Vinny Morgan situation and his crash out like has become such big news that he's the first Big Brother player in history who actually now has paparazzi following him.
What?
It was released today, and paparazzi stuff came out of him with his ex-girlfriend. So I think the idiot forgave him.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
my week.
good week, good week. Well,
Thank you.
mine isn't, I don't have a show like that to talk about. I don't have any shows really. But I've been obsessed with two things, chess and the Jonas Brothers. Makes sense. So
Makes
at
sense.
yeah, at three I have Bangkok One Night in Bangkok. I'm still jamming to that song. It makes me like just like bop. And sometimes you need a good bop. It
It
makes
is a twerking song. We discovered that in the car the other night.
100%.
When he goes, boom, Bangkok. Yeah,
It's just
it's
like it's such a good song, and I cannot wait for Aaron Tveit version. Like I'm gonna like probably pass away in that theater after it. Because I think
hmm
it's the start of Act Two.
Oh, I didn't know that. Spoilers.
Well, it says it in the if you look at the album. Yeah. So
I've been trying not to look too much. I want to be surprised.
that's the only song that I know
hmm
I've been listening to. And then at two, I've really been obsessed with the Jonas Brothers' new album. It's a whole different sound to me compared to the old ones. It's very calm. It's deep, I would say, like emotional
hmm
and I don't know. So at two, I have Loved You Better by the Jonas Brothers. And Dean Lewis is featured on it too. Um, it's a beautiful song. And I think like Joe Jonas's influence was in a lot of these songs because a lot of them are about like losing somebody, and he's the only one really who lost it.
Oh,
Um, but I really like it. So I've been listening to that. And then at number one, I have Backwards by the Jonas Brothers. Um, again, just a man who yearns. It's a song about losing somebody and just wanting to go backwards. Um, so I've been jamming to that. Really excited about the
good
new album.
choices. Good choices.
Yeah,
Very good choices.
you should listen to it. So I've not been into Broadway that much, just like specific chess, but like it's fine. Book wise, I finished Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I sobbed, cried. You couldn't talk to me about it for 2 days when I finished. I didn't even tell you I finished because I couldn't talk about it. Um, my soul hurts, everything hurts, and I'm on
It's
to
so it's so interesting to me to like see you discover like what happens in the series and stuff like that. It's very fascinating for me.
I couldn't talk about it. I didn't even tell you because I literally, and even now, it's like, and I started the last book, and I don't know what I'm gonna do once I finish because, like, there's no way this could be the end.
The
But
last book is a heavy, I'm letting you know now.
it's already heavy. Like, I'm 50 pages in, and I'm like, my heart hurts. Like, you're just crushing my soul every 10 seconds. Like,
Mm,
I don't know how much more I can handle of this.
yeah.
But I will say, I am shocked at how much I knew I was gonna like it, but not be obsessed with it as I am. So I am shocked. Yeah, so then I'll start watching the movies after. And that's really it. It was a crazy, crazy week. Um, so I've been listening to music and reading. I haven't watched any shows. Um, Decorating for Halloween. I just decorated my whole classroom for Halloween. So like just a lot going on. Not too exciting over here.
That's exciting. You got things going on.
Yeah, it's just busy, busy, busy. What was
Busy,
that
busy,
from?
busy.
Oh, that's from oh my God, from the claymation Santa Claus. The elves that goes busy, busy, busy.
You know what? I can't wait for the holidays because I can't wait for those to come back on TV. I love those
Oh,
every year.
I'm as soon as Halloween is over, I'm going to Christmas this year. I don't care. And you know what? You can come at me, but it makes me so happy. And like Thanksgiving is whatever. Like I'm watching Christmas music movies the next day because
See, I love Thanksgiving. I grew up loving the parade and stuff. Like I
oh, I
went
like
every
the
year.
parade. I like the parade. I watched the
Hmm.
parade. But like Thanksgiving as a holiday is like whatever to me.
Hmm.
I'm ready for Christmas.
Interesting. Very
Mhm.
interesting. Well, it's a good time to talk about Stranger Things this month because it's Halloween month anyway.
I'm
It was
so
good timing.
happy. It makes me so
Mm.
happy. I'm literally, you didn't even see my shirt. I have ghosts. They have books.
Ooh,
I love Halloween. I live
love it.
Halloween.
So I guess we're ready to move on to Broadway news.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Oh, there's a lot. Um, First piece of Broadway news is we have some casting changes. It was announced this week that Christopher Jackson is departing Hell's Kitchen, and that he's going to be replaced by Darrell the Tank Babs. I don't know who that is.
Neither do I. But that was quick, right? I feel like he just started.
Yes. And his final performance is November 9th. Now, what I would love is that the reason he's leaving is because he's going to join Hamilton with Leslie. Imagine,
They should.
imagine.
I mean, we'll never get in, but
Oh, we're not going to get him with Leslie
yeah, no.
unless we
No.
somehow won the lottery.
Which that reminds me, I gotta enter, right? I think I
Uh,
entered. I don't remember. This one I get confused by because it's a separate
I'm checking
app.
it right. I'm
I
checking it right
didn't
now.
enter. I'm doing it right now. That would
Wait,
be really cool.
I would love to win. I don't know if we ever will, but it's worth a shot because I'm not blowing away my shot. See what I did there?
Yeah, that's I saw what you did there. Yeah, so he's leaving, which is interesting because I feel like that's quick. So if you want to go see him, go see him. Hell's Kitchen is an okay show. We don't really highly recommend it personally. It wasn't one of our favorites, but
Mm-mm.
it is what it is. They just had Alicia Keys there for a couple of nights. You know, Jessica Vosk is in it. So
Did
you
you
do
see
you.
Jessica Vosk's engagement story about her ring?
They messed up her ring. I didn't watch the whole thing. I saw it, but I guess I got bored.
Oh, my eyes were fixated. I watched the entire thing.
What happened?
They pretty much like the place cracked her huge ass sapphire ring and weren't gonna like take credit for it. And like they were demanding some paperwork in order for her to get the ring back. And like they didn't have this paperwork. And she's like, but why won't you guys admit that you knew about this crack and you were trying to like give it to me anyway? And then they finally like admitted it. And she caused a huge scene in the store. And she was like, if you want, I could like turn this like scene like crazy pretty much and like let all these people know. And then they eventually gave her the ring back and they gave her the money back. So now she has to get a new engagement ring. But at the same time, she wasn't going to release like what's the name of the place. But then she made another video and she kept saying the word ultimate over and over and over again. Like it's called ultimate, but like not telling you it's called ultimate. So it's called ultimate, the place that ruined her ring.
I'll write that down. We ain't going there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, it's so scary, this world. So scary. Well,
Why is the ring scary?
because like I
Scary.
hate when like that stupid things and it causes like such a headache. Like it's such a small thing that probably caused her so much stress that's like
Mm,
unnecessary. Like I hate stuff like that.
that is true. And it's
Like just
very
fix the
like
ring.
very unfair. She shouldn't have had to have dealt with that.
Yeah. Well, moving on. There's more lotteries. So,
Yay!
two strangers carry a cake across New York on Broadway. Is gonna have a lottery for $48 tickets, and it's gonna be on telecharge. So same thing. Ow. Sorry if you heard that big bang. I just banged my elbow.
Ooh.
Um, so the same thing is gonna be on telecharge, which opens midnight the day before a show. You find out at 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. Usually if you don't find out by 10, you probably didn't win just from past experience, but you never know. So
You
yeah,
never know.
that's exciting. More chances, more shows on the lottery, so more chances to win.
Hmm. I don't think we've ever won after a 10 o'clock drawing.
I did once, I think, for Floyd Collins, but that was it.
Hmm.
But then other than that, was that on telecharge? Other than that, no, we've never won after the 10.
Yeah, I don't think so otherwise. So yeah, usually the best thing to do is to enter at midnight if you can.
Yeah.
That gives you the most chance. Like
Yeah.
we've entered a million times at like 9 or whatever, and like you never win if you enter that last minute.
I've won when I've entered at 5 a.m.
You gotta
Um,
enter like
yeah.
early.
Yeah. Yeah.
So October 6th kicks off Banned Book Week. And there are multiple Broadway shows that are going to be taking a stand for the right of free speech. This includes Beetlejuice, Mexodus, and The Outsiders. So, New No Book Bands is partnering with No Book Bands is partnering with a number of New York theatrical productions for banned books weeks to celebrate the freedom to experience stories without censorship. And one of the people who are in charge of Banned Book Week, Jody Dresner Alperin, she said protecting stories means protecting people. Broadway and libraries both give us a chance to experience stories that let us see ourselves or stretch beyond our own experiences, powering the creation of new stories that will populate library shelves and Broadway stages for years to come. No Book Bands is thrilled to help bring these communities together in this new tradition. So it's going to be kicking off October 6th at the Brooklyn Public Library with Unscripted, a night against censorship, featuring George Takai at the BPL Central Branch. So highlights will include Takai from Allegiance talking in conversation with a librarian and a poet. And then there's also going to be like Broadway and off-Broadway performers reading from banned books. There's gonna be some free books given away, a lot of swag giveaways from Macmillan, Simon and Schuster, and no book bans, voter registration, arts activities for the public, and there's gonna be a lot of stuff throughout the week. So it's gonna be
And there's a
outsider
talk
stuff for
back.
free, and I know all y'all like that.
There's a talk back at Mexodus on October 9th. So if you want to go to that. But I think this is like so cool. And I'm shocked that Gadsby isn't doing it because The Great Gatsby is a banned book currently. And so is
Hmm.
The Outsiders, which is sickening, stupid. Um,
Crazy.
just that's my opinion, but whatever.
I feel like
So
I would go to one of these events.
yeah, that looks fun. We should look into it.
Yeah, I'm
Definitely.
very curious about this.
Because I wonder if schools, I'm gonna research that later. Because I learned about Gatsby and the Outsiders at school when I was in high school. I wonder if it's still in the curriculum or not. And To Kill a Mockingbird. If you've not read To Kill a Mockingbird and you're listening to this, everybody stop what you're doing. You need to read that book. That is
Mm.
like one of the best books ever. And it's so important. Um, so yeah. Moving on to Roundabout. So finally it was revealed when Rocky Horror is gonna come, which I'm shocked it's not during Halloween season. I don't know if it's just me. Um,
Yeah.
so you have Roundabout Theater's 2026 Broadway season. So first you have Alex Lynn's Chinese Republicans will begin performances February 5th, 2026, and then opening night February 26th. Oh, February 5th. Oh my God, 2026. That's weird. It's gonna be 2026.
Mm-hmm.
Holy, sorry. I thought I read it wrong.
No.
Opening night is gonna be February 26th, and then it's gonna run through April 5th. So that's the first show. Then you have Rocky Horror, which will be, where is it? March 27th, 2026. No, wait, what?
No, you're right.
Oh,
March 20,
April
it's March.
23rd. April 23rd. I got it. I've read too far. Um, it's gonna be April 23rd and then it'll go through June 21st, which to me is strange. I don't know. When I think Rocky Horror, I want to see it during Halloween time. I'm gonna see this, obviously. But
Mm.
like vibes would be amazing if it was during this month.
Yeah, I think this was a mistake for them to put it on in
Weird,
the spring. Like at that point, just wait until the fall. I
right?
mean, I know like they have to do it when the theater is available, but it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm so curious to see who the cast is gonna be though. Like they need to release that soon. I need to know.
I saw a rumor online about Frankenfurter.
Timothy Chalamet, right?
No, 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 no. Sweaty Oracle said
Mm.
that they're actually doing like the complete opposite. It's actually going to be someone very like manly playing the role. Like, Timothy Chalamet, he's manly, but not in the same way. Do you remember the guy who played Gaston in the Broadway, in the Beauty and the Beast
Luke
live
Evans?
action? Yes, they're saying he said that's going to be Frankenfurter, which I cannot see, and I do not like that casting.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Okay, what?
Yep. I saw that
Huh?
yesterday.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
No offense. I love Luke Evans. He was a great Gaston.
Mm-hmm.
Frank-N-Furter. I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
Mm-hmm.
weird. That's weird. Okay, that's weird. No comment.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last show is gonna have Kelly O'Hara, and it's gonna begin March 27th, and then open April 19th, close June 7th. So we got some exciting things coming in the spring, which is crazy to think about. That that's all coming up like 2026. Like that's weird. Wow.
There's a lot coming up in 2026. Including a big announcement that Schmigadoon is
We're
coming to
going.
Broadway. So Schmigadoon did really well when it was at Kennedy Center, so that's why they're transferring it. It's going to be opening at the Nederlander next year. It's going to play a limited run beginning April 4th ahead of an April 20th opening night, and performances are going to continue through September 6th. Casting hasn't been announced yet, but I have a feeling a lot of the cast is going to transfer over with it from the Kennedy Center production, which
So,
makes me question, is Mackenzie Kurtz going to leave Heathers?
ooh.
When does Heathers end?
I feel like it, well, I don't know, January maybe?
So then maybe she's going to go right from that into this.
They extended, but I don't remember when. January, March, maybe?
Mhm.
I don't remember. My bad. Yeah, I like when the cast kind of stays the same. They deserve it. So O'Mary has some casting news. So Hannah Solo?
Mhm. We'll
Okay.
go with it.
All right. Is beginning September 30th. So she's currently playing Mary Todd Lincoln, for a limited run through October 12th.
I feel like there's a new
Yeah.
Mary every 2 weeks.
Wasn't it just oh, because you know who's coming in after her is Jane. I can't say her last name.
Drink
Jane.
Krakowski.
Yeah. So
But
she's doing this little bit between the two because
yeah.
Jane's in her.
But I just feel like there's always another Mary. Like I feel like every couple episodes we're always announcing a new O'Mary casting.
Yeah, and what's Cheyenne?
Cheyenne Jackson. I would love to see Cheyenne Jackson because I've always had a little crush on him.
Wait,
That'd
what
be
was he
cool.
in? Because he looked so familiar and I couldn't
He
place.
was he was in All Shook Up. He was in the Descendants movies. He was in Julie
Oh,
and the
there we
Phantoms.
go. There we go.
I want to see him in person really
There we go.
badly.
I was like, he looks so familiar, and I was like, where did I see him?
I think we
Yeah.
need to try to go finally see Oh Mary because I
Oh
really want
yeah.
to see him.
I want to see Oh
He's
Mary.
like he's like one of my like original Broadway crushes. I have to hear his voice in person.
We
Love
well, he's
Cheyenne
just gonna
Jackson.
talk.
Oh well, yeah, they're not gonna do any singing.
Yeah.
Man, how do you waste a voice like that? Even so, I would love to just see his face.
Oh yeah. No matter what.
Hmm.
It's iconic.
Hmm.
Iconic.
Iconic. Okay, and then last piece of Broadway news for the week is that Joshua Henry and Nichelle Lewis, a little preview of them singing in Ragtime was released. They were singing Wheels of a Dream, and it was absolutely beautiful. So Ragtime is now open. It began performances September 26th. The opening night is October 16th. And remember, it is only a 14-week limited run and it continues through January 4th, 2026. So, if you want to go, you got to get your tickets, which we have to get our tickets, but there have been lotteries and rushes for it. So keep that in
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, we will
But
see it.
I don't know, part of me is like, do we keep leaving it up to chance with lottery and rush, or do we just buy tickets? Because I really don't want to miss this one. I would feel bad.
Well, we looked and it's so crazy.
I know.
So I think we give it like a little bit and then we like really start like trying to find deals.
Okay.
Um, and we'll let you guys know what we see and you guys let us know, please and thank you.
Hmm.
Stay in the loop. Because
Listen,
yeah,
this has to be a two-way relationship, guys.
yeah, we give you our secrets. Give us some of yours. That would be very kind.
Hmm.
Very kind. So should we get into our show review? Because I'm actually quite excited to talk about the show.
Yes, I'm very much excited to talk about this. I think we should preface by saying that
Yeah.
neither of us watched really the television show. Like Skylar said she saw part of like season one. And I did watch, like, if you go to Stranger Things Broadway's website, they do have a recap of every season. So like I did
Mhm.
watch that before going in, so like I understood what was happening. But I do want to preface by saying that this is absolutely a show you can see without having
Yeah.
known the television show. Like, because it is a prequel.
Mhm.
And things are explained. There's a few, of course, things that are kind of called to the TV show, but it's not necessary for you to know the television show.
I think like the big thing everybody knows. Like you don't have to watch it, you know, like the character at the end, like you know who that is,
Yeah,
even without
spoiler!
watching.
Spoiler, Skylar.
I mean, it's not a crazy spoiler, but
Mm. But so like always, we're gonna do our usual show review where we go through each of the categories, and then we divide it by 10 to get our total scores, what our average score is per category. But before getting into the categories, first a little show review, not show review, a little show synopsis. So the show takes place in 1959 Hawkins. It tells the story of the Creel family who recently left their old home and they are trying to get a new start. The show focuses in on Henry Creel, who is the main character of our journey. And it talks about how he has some inner demons that he's facing. He had a bad experience at his last school where he actually ended up blinding another student.
crazy town.
And he's a little off. Like he has this radio that he carries around that like sends off signals, and when the signals go off, some weird things happen at night.
He's a little
Um,
off.
he's
That's
a
so
little
funny.
off. But we don't want, listen, I don't want to give major spoilers away because I feel like this is a show like that you need to go in completely blind. But all we will say is that he does meet Patty, who is a girl at this new school he's going to. Um, and they start developing a bit of a romance, which is new for Henry, and he decides to let her in about what these powers are that he has. He lets her know that he has some sort of gift or maybe it's a curse, but he's not sure. Um, at the same time, there's a lot of trauma going on within their family. Their mom is like kind of scared of Henry in a
Mhm.
sense. His dad has very bad PTSD from when he was in the war. Um, and things start to really unravel as some mysterious deaths start in the community with a bunch of animals and pets of the students being killed.
Terrible.
So everyone's trying to figure out the mystery. So the people trying to find who is this mysterious killer are three characters from the actual Stranger Things television show. You see a young Joyce Maldonado. You see a young um, Hopper Jr., James Hopper Jr., otherwise known as just
Mm-hmm.
Hopper,
Oh
and you
yeah.
do see a young Bob Newby, who happens to be the brother of Patty, who is Henry's love interest. So the three of them are off on this mission to try to solve who is causing these murders, while at the same time they're directing and developing this play at school, which Henry and Patty are going to star in as a similar situation with what's happening in real life. A human falls in love with quote unquote a witch boy or something weird going on. Um, Things kind of get out of hand. Henry ends up in a facility for people with specialized gifts where he meets Dr. Brenner, another character right from the Stranger Things television show. And things kind of get out of hand when he's there, and we find out what causes Henry Creel to become the ultimate villain of the Stranger Things Netflix show, which is not a spoiler. And it's very well known that he is Vecna, and we find out what caused it.
Yep.
So our categories, like always, just to reinstate them, are costumes, set designs, directing, choreography, which there was some in
Oh
the
yeah.
show, book, ambiance, crowd control, casting choices, acting pacing, and then we always talk about the theater bathrooms. And this happened to have been taking place at the Marriott Marquis, which, as y'all know, is our
Love.
favorite bathrooms on Broadway.
Yeah, we love it.
Love
The
it. 10 out of 10. So I don't know why, it's just those bathrooms are so homey to me.
well, because there's so much space too in them. Like you need
Yeah.
space.
hmm Plenty of room to bend over, squat, sit, whatever you gotta do.
Yeah. Great bathroom. Good vibes.
Good vibes all around. So, which category should we start with for a show like this? It was so in depth. Like, I don't even know what to start with.
Maybe the book.
We could start with the book. Well, like we already said, the book, I think what makes a strong book, especially for a prequel show like this, is
Yeah.
that as people who never watched the show, we were
Mhm.
captivated at every moment. Our eyes were never off the stage, and we were also never confused as to what was going on. Like things were introduced in a way that we were able to follow along and that anyone could really see the show. So I think that makes a strong book.
Yeah, definitely. I was nervous going in because it's like 2 hours and 45 minutes, and I was like, oh, we're gonna get bored. Like, there's no way. And
hmm
that was me just having a what's the word? Premisconcept, whatever the word is. Um, but I will say, like, when intermission came, I was like, wait, no, like, keep going. I was like, I need to see the second act, like, right now, which was
Yeah,
weird because I thought I'd be bored and confused and not like it.
yeah. Like
But
I
you're
was
right.
actually, I know I agree with you. I'm sorry to interrupt. I was actually like disappointed when intermission began.
Yeah, no, I agree because it's just the way that they wrote the book and it really like everything was explained so well that like even like there's a lot of characters being introduced quickly, but you knew exactly who they were and how they related to the main character. And like
Mhm.
it was just like amazing to me how they were able to take this story and create this prequel in a way that you don't have to watch all of those seasons. Oh, sorry, all the seasons of the show to know what was going on.
Mhm. I also loved how they introduced the characters. Like, for example, they had this one, it was almost like a musical-ish number, but it wasn't,
Yeah,
where they were introducing all of the high school students and they were just like rotating on a turntable. And every
loved
time
it.
they rotated, another student came out and they explained exactly who this is, where do they fit in the story, and this is who they are in the high school experience. This
Yep.
is the jock and the cheerleader. This is the school creep. This is the school
Yeah.
nerd who has a weird pet. This is I'm the class president. This is this. Like it
And who's
was
obsessed with who has a crush on who.
yeah. But it's a way of doing like telling,
Hmm.
but like in a smart way. Because they always say, show don't tell. But in this case, the telling was necessary and it was done in a very smart and quick way that
Yeah.
like it didn't bother me as an audience member.
No, I never was like, oh, this is dragging on. Like, let's go.
Hmm.
No, it was so impressive to me, and I think that's like what made it so good as two people who haven't really watched the show.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to.
What's also cool is that like the show opens with like you kind of get this flashback to war times where you
Hmm.
had this like ship that was going under experimentation to go invisible, and by going invisible they actually traveled to um I believe it's called the other world,
Yeah.
where like the demigorgons and all that stuff where
Mhm.
they live. And it's pretty much just like an upside down creepy version of our universe. um and because of that, um like it kind of just like you had this big like oh my God, what's happening moment, and then it just cut to and you heard the Stranger Things intro song, and then it took you to the 1959.
Mhm.
But like the whole first act you're wondering like how does this relate to that, like where are we going with that, but then it was explained so clearly in the second act and you understood exactly why they had to show you what was
Yeah.
going on in that very beginning because it was actually so important to the story.
You remember how a lot of our issues with plays we've seen is the fact that they jump times and you have no idea like how or why?
Hmm.
This was the first show in a long time that jumped time periods in such a good way and like left you like not confused at all. Like
Yeah.
they did such a good job in setting that first act and then jumping to the 50s. Like it was like amazing to me. Like it's just like a little thing of like a timeline or like a projection. Like we need that as an audience because we're or else we get confused. And that was our major issue with a lot of the plays. It's like they weren't jumping times in a way that like made us understand where we were.
Well, it actually got very confusing very often with some of the other shows, like House of McQueen, which was our last like big show that we reviewed. We
Yeah.
were miserably confused throughout the whole
Yeah.
show as to where we were and when. But this was so like it was just written really well. And also, I think a fun fact to mention, so
Hmm.
the creators of the show are also some of the writers on Stranger Things on Netflix. And the usher at our show did say that the creators wrote Stranger Things on Broadway, like or the Stranger Things live play, the same time they've been writing season five. And they did say very clearly that they are going to coordinate with one another. So if you're a big Things fan and you have not seen the Broadway show,
You
you
should.
should run because it is going to affect what happens in season five. And it actually does say very clearly on their website, and it was in the playbill, that the actor who plays Dr. Brenner in the show is going to be appearing as Dr. Brenner in Stranger Things season five. So I think that being said, there must be some like throwbacks to this 1959 world during
Yeah,
season five of Stranger Things.
which is cool. And it's making me like want to watch it. I just
Hmm.
need time.
No,
Um,
for sure. It's on my list of things like that's my big show I want to watch now. Like that's my next thing I'm starting. But I can't start it at night. I need to start at daytime.
yeah. I honestly would give it a 10.
Oh, me too. Easily.
Yeah.
Easily a 10 out of 10. Um, jumping to I think we should jump to ambiance crowd control just because we mentioned the ushers.
Amazing.
The
Best
usher.
usher ever.
Oh my God. I think what was his name? Steve? Something like that. If your name was Steve and you were in the top, we loved you. Best usher we've ever seen. He made such a brilliant like announcement that also was like hyping people up about like not filming, but also
Yeah.
like he was getting the audience excited. He sat there and explained to the whole section like this is exactly where you are. This is what you
Mhm.
need to know about the show, and that's it. He was answering questions. He was giving out free stickers if it was your first ever Broadway show. Like the best usher. But the way he announced about like not using your phones and this and that, and
Yeah.
he was like, I will not hesitate kicking you out. Do not ruin this experience for yourself and others around you. Cast members will be walking in the aisles. We will see you. Like, do not
Yeah.
ruin this experience. I loved him.
I like the fact that he was so knowledgeable in the play and the series and was able
Hmm.
to give you a full background, but also answer any sort of questions you had based on the characters. Like, I think that's so rare to
Hmm.
find someone so knowledgeable. And that helps because sometimes you might be a little confused, but you have no one to really ask. And he was there with the information, knew exactly the answer. Um, which to me is like a super nerd. Like, that's so cool and
Yeah,
so important.
I've never seen an usher like that before. And
Never.
also, so crowd control was a 10 out of 10, but also the ambiance was a 10. As soon as you
Yeah.
walk in, they were playing classic 1950s music. People were singing along in the audience behind us. Like it was good music, but you knew
Yeah.
exactly what time period you were in.
And
Like
that's a
there
little
wasn't a
hard.
question.
It's a little hard with the marquee because it is a huge theater. And like the fact that they were able to train as soon as you walked into the theater, you were transported to that time period. It was so cool. It was so
Hmm.
cool. Like, I don't think I'll ever forget when we first walked in. It was just like
Yeah,
a core memory, I guess, because it was just so cool.
I agree. I give it a 10.
Me too.
Now, I think we should jump to set designs because it also kind of goes hand in hand with that experience of walking in.
Yeah.
So they have in the lobby, they have set up this giant house, like this dark black house and it says Stranger Things all over the hallway. You don't know whose house it is until you finally watch the show. You find out it's Henry's house. And it's like it's almost known as like he lives in like a haunted house. Like that's the experience they
Yeah.
want to make you feel when you walked in. And it set you right
Did.
in the world. Like as soon as we walked through that house, we were in Stranger Things. We were in Hawkins.
Yeah, definitely. Which at first we were like freaked out by it, but like when we didn't know, but it was such a cool effect that you don't realize until you see the play. Like, oh, like I'm literally walking into Henry's house. Like, what?
Hmm.
And you're experiencing everything through his lens.
Yeah.
Just so cool.
And the set designs in general were like breathtaking. Like the way that they did the boat in the very beginning was so cool, like with these two little screens. It almost felt a little maybe happy ending-esque. But then
Yeah.
out of nowhere they crash and there's this like giant boat on stage and the way they like designed it was so breathtakingly beautiful. And then also like I loved the way they did Henry's house
Yeah.
with like the way they showed like this is the attic up here, this is this part of the house, this is gonna fall through that. And like even like there were so many special effects like with stairs breaking or mirrors shattering, like things changing out of nowhere in the set. Like it was just like you were captivated in the space.
I also like when he was in the attic and it wasn't like upstairs, like they had on the stage like the door for the attic so you could fully like imagine that he's upstairs even though he technically wasn't. And
Hmm.
like the lighting too, like was actually insane. Like the way that they used the lighting to like make it seem like he was like completely in the dark or the lighting making the spiders crawl and all that. Like it was just
Yeah.
like insane.
Yeah, that was so cool. And also like the I love the way they did Brenner's facility. Like all of a sudden you went from
Yeah.
this dark darkness to this bright white
Yeah.
like medical office.
It was I hate to say it, but or I like to say it, I'm gonna give it a 10. And the scariest part was the like the Vecna coming over the stage.
Is that was that creature Vecna?
Yeah.
I thought but Henry is Vecna
But it looked like it. That's what he looks like.
when he is Vecna.
Yeah.
Oh. See, I thought that creature was because I I thought like when I was watching the like reviews, like the recaps, I thought like apparently in the show Henry has it's almost like a sort of like spider type plant that's also like the shadow within him. Not plant, pet that's also like the shadow within him. That's what I thought that was. But I could
Uh,
be wrong.
I don't know.
See, I feel like now like I feel like I have to watch the show and then see the Broadway show again.
Yeah, but that was creepy.
Oh my, it was the puppetry of that was sick.
Yeah,
It was actually sick. And it's not a spoiler because it's also like in the like the preview videos
trailer.
for the show,
Yeah.
the trailer. But yeah, I give it a 10. 10 out of 10, mates. Um Costumes. Again, for me a 10 out of 10. You knew exactly what time period you were in. I like that it stayed true to the time period. They didn't try to modernize things.
Yeah, and they also stayed true to like the characters, like Hopper and Joyce and all that. Like, I think that was important, especially for the Stranger Things fans. They didn't try to like change how they look or anything.
Yeah. And like I also liked even at the end when they hop through time again to like I think now like the 70s, like the characters' outfits changed and you knew, okay, we're done with the 50s, we're in the 70s now. We're in the 80s now. Like you knew really where
Yeah, there was no
you
question of the
were.
time period at all with the show, which
No.
is so important.
Yeah. And it's been our biggest complaint recently is that we never know where we are.
And it's confusing.
I give costumes a 10.
Me too.
So let's jump to choreography.
Hmm.
There was a little bit of choreography throughout the show. Like there was some like little dance numbers. There was even like a little bit of singing, surprisingly too, which I did
Yeah.
not expect.
Because they were putting on a show.
Yes. Um, Everyone was very talented. Like the ensemble, like incredible actors, incredible dancers. Some of them had incredible voices. So yeah, I was really impressed by how multi-talented they all were. I did not expect it to be such an ensemble piece with so much like of everything in it.
I will say the physical acting is what got me. I thought it was insane the way that, especially the actor who plays Henry, was able to move his body and like
Mm-hmm.
shake and transform, and like how he kind of like hunched himself to look even smaller too, which was insane.
Yeah.
Like the physical acting was insane. And the same thing with the actress who played Patty. The way that because she has like a little moment that we won't really dive too deeply in, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and that too was actually insane. The way that her physical acting and the way that she was able to contort her body in ways that like I can't imagine moving like that.
It's insane. Well, I guess choreography for the show actually could kind of go hand in hand with acting because, like, going off of
Yeah.
acting and like how they became the characters, I was so impressed by how the girl who played Joyce, she sounded like Winona Ryder. You thought you were watching Winona Ryder on stage. And the guy who played Hopper, the way he carried his body was
Mhm.
like just like the actor who plays Hopper. Like the actor who plays Hopper in the TV show, I'm most familiar with him because he plays also Red Guardian in Avengers. I mean,
Mhm.
in all the Marvel movies, and like it is so spot on. Like you really thought these were them, like these actors, like these young actors. I was so impressed.
Yeah, you could tell that they did a lot of character studying and understanding the
Yeah,
character and fully developing it.
yeah.
Especially again the actor who played Henry. I think he was snubbed for Tony now.
Hmm.
He should have won everything. His acting was insane.
I saw him give an interview and he was talking about how like he really studied the way I think the guy's name is Jamie who plays Vecna in the TV show, if I remember correctly. But like he said that he studied the way that he carried himself, so that you also saw a difference as to when like Henry was becoming more and more of like the villain as he was becoming Vecna more and more. Like he really tried to embody that, and I think it also speaks wonders to how incredible of an actor he is, but the fact that when we looked him up afterwards and we saw him give an interview like as his normal self, we were stunned. He was
Yeah.
nothing like we were expecting. Like I agree with you. I think he was snubbed for the Tony. Like,
Yeah, I think that's what made the play so interesting was his
hmm
acting ability. and his like little nuances that he was able to do.
Yeah.
Again, like I'm about to give it another 10.
Yeah. I mean, I will say that the adults were kind of like just meh, but like they were also good too.
Yeah, they were good. I mean, they had like small-ish. I mean, like the principal guy didn't love him, his
Hmm.
acting. But again, like
The show wasn't focused on them.
yeah, so it's like it's not a huge deal to me.
I thought Dr. Brenner was insane. He was terrifying.
He was so good. The way like he made it seem like he was like their father and
Hmm.
like the creepiness of like grooming young kids like that.
But it's also interesting that he's really not in the first half of the show. He comes in the very last like second of Act One. And
Yeah.
but yet he takes over. Like you forget he wasn't there the whole time. He is so brilliant on stage.
He's so good.
So I agree with you. I give acting a 10. Choreography, I give a 10.
Yeah.
And I guess we're kind of talking about it already, like going to casting choices.
I
I
don't have
give
any
it a 10.
issues. I have no issues at all.
I think it was brilliantly casted.
This show is just brilliant
It's
to begin
brilliant.
with.
Well, we
The
have one.
special effects, the acting, the choices, the story, the book. I have no problem with anything.
Me neither. Well, we have one category left, which is directing, and I guess we have to thank the director for all of this because it's
Yeah.
really their vision that we're seeing on stage, and their vision was so spot on with what needed to be done to honor the show, but
Yep.
also to tell this story in a way that the audience is captivated the whole time.
Yeah.
Um, so I think I give directing a 10 out of 10 because the fact that this was their vision is just so like
It's so cool.
shocking. It's so cool. Like imagine having this like how do you like how? You just gotta give them so much credit.
Yeah, like really, we thank you because we were blown away. Like we left feeling so like I don't know, this might be a little dramatic, but like I love live theater for this reason. This is
Hmm.
why I love live theater because this was insane. Like I never thought I would witness that.
Hmm. And I don't think we felt like this in a long
It's been
time.
a while. It's been since like Sunset or like The Outsiders. Sunset Boulevard, we had such a what's the word I'm looking for? Visceral. Oh my
I don't
God.
even know that word.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Visual? Visual?
No.
I don't know.
It's girl. Oh, frig. Whatever. Ignore. Just like this same reaction of like, what did we just witness? Like, how are we gonna tell people what
Hmm.
we just witnessed? Because this is like actually insane.
Yeah, and I think I could easily go see this again.
Oh yeah,
And I
definitely.
will be. Like I said, I think what we need to do now is we need to watch the show
Binge, yeah,
and we go again.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, we didn't even discuss this. We won on the lottery. We actually won twice this week. So one day we couldn't go, and then the
mhm,
next day we could, and they were $49. We sat the first row of the mez on the left side,
mhm.
and the view was amazing. No issues. I kind of liked that we were up there because I think we would have been a little bit more freaked out if we were closer. Um,
Oh yeah.
but
They, and by the way, don't be scared to not be in the to be in the mezzanine because they do like obviously the show is interactive. They come into the audience and they do even come
they
out
go
in the
up there.
mezzanine. Yeah, and they're very interactive with the mezzanine. So like you feel
Really
like you
funny.
are in the show.
Yeah,
Um, I will say though, we were surprised that there was a decent amount of empty seats.
a little scary. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope the show's not going anywhere because I actually really loved it. Um, and we
Yeah.
don't even need to have a Skylar Yap session because we have both given this a straight 10 out of 10. I think this is our third show we've ever given a 10 out of 10 to.
I will say we were like I think I was maybe a little bit more um a little scared and like hiding at points. So just beware if you get like weird about things, it's okay to look down. I did multiple times.
Yeah, Skylar was hiding in her lap. I will say, Skylar was doing more of the hiding route. I was grabbing her. Like the amount of times I grabbed her leg for dear life,
Yeah,
it's
I think
probably not good.
I was like on my side at one point, like towards you, like curled up. Like,
Yeah.
like
We were curled in each other. And the very end, I will say the very end is a very
yeah.
big jump scare. Like, be prepared for it because I had a problem. It was like Justice for Tulsa starting all over again.
Well, it's so funny because I was like, that was mean. That was mean. Why'd they do that? That was mean. That was mean. Unnecessary. But although I was scared, I still loved it.
I would gladly go back again. And I'm actually proud of us that we went because we really like the reason we did not see this last season is we honestly thought we were not going to be able to handle it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the fact that we were fine and we handled it and we both loved it, like I think we're growing as people. I'm proud of us.
We're maturing.
We're maturing. I'm so
That's
proud of
so
us.
funny. Still get a little scared. I did talk. I did make noises like like
We both did. I mean, we were freaked out. And a few times I was just like, what? What? Shut up. Shut up. What? What? Like I was
no. I was like, nah, nah, nah,
no,
nah,
no, no,
nah.
no, no. There was one scene in particular that I could not look up. I had my head hidden in Skylar.
Yeah.
It was the Patty thing.
Yeah.
I
Oh
I
yeah.
was
Oh, I
like
wasn't watching any of that.
I
I
was
mean, I would
like
look up a little bit, but then I was like, ah, no.
I can't open my eyes. I can't open my eyes.
I was like, no.
But see, this is why I will say, if any of you have a friend you could go see the show with, highly
Yeah.
recommend.
Don't go alone.
Don't go alone.
Oh, that's crazy behavior going
Don't
on.
go alone. You have to go with someone you're comfortable with, where if something terrifies you, you can grab them for dear life because that's what we do at every show.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know how people go alone. I mean, kudos to you.
Mhm.
I like to yap. And I feel like I would
Mhm.
just yap to strangers and then they'd get annoyed by me.
Skylar, you yap at strangers even when I'm with you.
Oh yeah.
I just stand in the corner watching all this. I'm like, she realized I'm here.
I'm a big yapper. So if you meet us in public, I'll probably be yapping.
Mm-hmm. She yaps. Um, but yeah, I think that's it for this week. Anything else? Final
No.
thoughts?
No, we have exciting things coming.
Yes.
So
We have quite a few things coming up this week, which we cannot share dates for, but we are excited for it.
you'll never find
Um,
us, baby.
what?
I said you'll never find us, baby.
Hell nah. Like always, please follow us on social media at Love Letters to BAY with
Please.
one Y on TikTok and at Love Letters to BAY with two Ys on Instagram. Why? Because one Y wasn't available and it sucks. And we will say that every episode, so you better get used to it. And please, for anything, reach out to us on email, loveletterstobroadway@gmail.com. Once again, it's at loveletterstobroadway@gmail.com. Any business inquiries, reach out to us. You have a question for us, reach out to us. You want to be a guest on the show? Reach out to us.
What?
We were open to guests, so reach out. Um, Manifestations for this week.
I think something cool happens when we go see said show on said day that I won't say.
I think so. I think so too, and I think we get spit on by said actor during said show on said day. And I think that there is a very cool stage door interaction
We
on
haven't had
Skype.
one of those.
We haven't?
No, in a little bit.
Oh, in a little bit. Yeah, well, we haven't stage doored in a while, but I'm assuming we will stage door this one.
Yeah.
But
Gotta get the content for you guys. You want to
well,
know how it goes.
exactly.
I don't know.
But we've lost our minds. But I have a weird feeling there's gonna be some sort of stage door interaction. So we will see what happens. And I also manifest that when we go see said show on said day at said time,
Yeah.
I hope we're walking in the city and we run into said actors from maybe our favorite show with good-looking men.
We're not saying what show though. You can never figure it out.
You'll never know what show. You'll never
You never
know
know.
what band.
It's
That is.
not the downsiders.
It's not the insider. Can't
No
breathe.
comment. No comment.
Any other
Plead the fifth.
manifestations? Can't breathe. Any other manifestations?
No, that's really it.
Oh, we also, I will say, we need to manifest that we need to buy our matching Halloween pajamas.
Oh
What's
my
the
god, I
face?
forgot.
You're the one that was begging me every day.
We need our pajamas.
We need to get our pajamas. It's Halloween time.
Oh no.
And
Okay.
we also, I will say, we never did our Summer I Turned Pretty marathon.
We need time. We should just quit our jobs.
Okay, okay.
Gotta
Okay.
watch Summer I Turn Pretty. So, see you guys.
We gotta go watch two boys fight over a girl named Belly.
Named Belly.
Of all names, Belly.
Belly. Oh man, yeah, we got lots to do.
So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong
Stories on
with
the
taking the back
backseat.
street? You never know where
Oh,
it
you
don't
don't
go.
go.
Okay.
Okay. All right,
I
guys,
lost
we'll leave you alone. We'll leave you alone. We'll see you
it.
next time.
Bye.
Bye.